Hello, this is Albert on Language Tricks. Welcome again. Speak, write French with Albert. So, my main agenda today is to make you be able to speak French in 2 steps. I really mean 2 steps. It's not a gimmick, it's not a game, it's you getting to know 2 good ways that you're going to be able to speak French. I know you're a beginner, you are learning French for the first time, so I really want you to be able to get and speak this language very, very fast. So I don't want to take you so fast. I want us to go slowly. In less than 8 minutes, I will have given you the secret. The secret you won't be given anywhere. If you go to a language school, you won't be given. In the schools where you're learning, you won't be given. In college, you won't be told. They'll just want you to continue learning and learning. Those mobile apps that have teaching language, the lessons there, you won't get this from there. I'm going to give you the straight method. I think we've all been to school. You've been to an English school when you're young. When you're still young, I know you're able to speak the language which you're learning. Maybe it was English, maybe it was Spanish, maybe it was Russian, it was German. So you're able to speak that language at a tender age. So I see so many people not being able to speak French. They've learned French for many, many years. So still yet they cannot speak French. They are afraid of speaking. They don't have the vocabulary needed. That's what they say. They don't have maybe the correct phrases. They make so many mistakes. When they meet a person from a French-speaking country, the Francophones, they are just scared. They can't talk. They are just stranded. So I wanted to give you 2 sure tenses, which if you know French. So before I go so far, before I take it so long, I want you to know the first tense is the le présent indicatif, that is the present tense. So then the second one is the past simple, past tense, we call it passé composé. So I've said le présent indicatif. Number 2, I've said le passé composé. When you know these 2 tenses, you will be able to speak French assured. Take this to the bank. I'm rolling it slowly by slowly. I know you've been watching my videos. Continue subscribing, liking, comment, and I'll take you through the French journey. Maybe I took a long time to be able to parler en français, mais pour vous, for you, it's going to be an easier time. I'm going to give you just the secret laid on top, the icing of it. You will be able to speak. You'll be able to have that confidence and know that the phrases, the sentences you'll be making are sure sentences, are correct sentences. You will be able to pursue your career, whether it's in the mostly in the international scene, intercountry, intercontinent. I know you're going to be able to pursue your career well. Your job will become better if you are in the teaching fraternity, if you're in the hospitality industry. Vous serez capable de faire tout. You'll be able to do everything that is required of you. So the first tense I've said, it is a present tense. So le présent indicatif, the ones which they say that in French you conjugate a lot. So if you know the present tense, the one for, like if you want to say I eat, je mange, tu manges, il mange, nous mangeons, vous mangez, il mange, that conjugation kind of thing. So if you know that, you have one step to knowing and speaking French very well. So the goodness is that in French, that same je mange, it means I eat every day, and it also means I am eating. So you've beaten 2 birds with 1 stone. You've hit 2 birds with 1 stone. So when you have the present tense and you know it, you'll be able to express yourself both in the present continuous and in the present simple for every day. If I say je fais mon devoir, it means I am doing my work. If I say je fais mon devoir maintenant, that means I am doing my work right now, my homework right now. So basically it is, if you know the présent indicative, the present tense of the ones for conjugating, so you already know two English tenses in one, so you'll be able to express yourself. So you just put it in the correct setting so that somebody will be able to know that you mean it is every day, or you mean the one for now. So if we say j'enseigne, it means I am teaching, but I can also say j'enseigne le français tous les jours. I teach French every day. So it is a two-in-one tense. Then the second tense is the passé composé, the most famous tense in French. You cannot speak French without knowing the passé composé. So passé composé is basically the past simple, the one we have the past tenses of verbs. So that one you also need to know so that you can be able to tell past events to people. You can be able to describe what you did in past days. So the goodness with the same passé composé, it is also a two tense in one. If I say j'ai dormi, it means I slept. Okay, but I can also say j'ai dormi can also mean I have slept. So it is a two-in-one tense. It is a past simple tense, and it is also used for the present perfect tense. So don't worry, you will be able to communicate well. So if I say j'ai dormi pour 2 heures, I have slept for 2 hours. So I can also, but if I say yesterday I slept, I say hier j'ai dormi. So it's a two-in-one. So you've hit two birds with one stone. So that's the passé composé. So basically you need to be able to go into your book. So when you're being taught, concentrate on those ones. Concentrate on le présent, the present tense. It is a two-in-one tense. It is a present simple and present continuous one. And we have the passé composé. Passé composé, it is a past simple and present perfect all in one. So if you know those ones, you just twist and twist and twist and turn and be able to express yourself. Those are already 4 steps of expressing yourself without going much into studies. Then now maybe you want to express things that you'll do in the future. You don't have to worry because you just use the present for aller. So we call it futur proche. So you just use, like if you want to say tomorrow I will buy a car, you can say demain je vais acheter. So vais is to go, acheter is to buy. Demain je vais acheter une voiture. So that one again, you just use the present tense of aller, to go, and you express yourself well. I know this is going to help you. So when you take your book, concentrate on those two tenses. You will speak French in less than 1 week, in less than 1 month. So study those ones first, then the others will come on slowly. Vocabulary will come on slowly. So I've given you a secret. Don't think it will be something so big. It is just 2 simple tenses. If you know these ones, I know you speak. So tell me the ideas you have on how you can express the actions that are happening presently, in the past, in the future, which tenses you're going to use. I have stated them here. Like, subscribe, continue moving on with me here. I will make your French journey easy. I know next time we'll have something bigger and bigger. So begin to practice those tenses, le présent, le passé composé, and then the one for saying, I'm going to play, I'm going to eat. That one will help you to express things that are coming up in the future. Thank you so much. Subscribe, like, comment, and tell me how your French journey is, the difficulties you have. For members, I know soon we are going to have special sessions here in my